Hello everyone, this is your trainer Akash. I hope you guys are doing good and thank you so much for waiting. So let's continue where we left yesterday. We were working with our one and only Kali Linux on vulnerability analysis, and we were about to install OpenVAS, correct? Okay, give me a second. Hmm. The steps for installation are as follows. You first of all, of course, have to update your complete system and the distribution as well. So you do the sudo apt update and sudo apt upgrade. Once this is done, you do something called a distribution upgrade, which goes by sudo apt dist upgrade, which is also updated for me. For you guys, it might take some time if you haven't done this before. Give me a second.
I just ran the command on mine, so we'll see how long it takes.
Okay, sure, no problem. And after this is done, that is when you install your OpenVAS, of course. For me, it is already installed, so that's good. Now to run this installer, we have to start the setup process before we, actually start the OpenVAS utility. So there's a command for that, which is gvm-setup. Oh, I need to run as root sudo gvm-setup. Now it is starting a process in the background, which will basically initiate my all the configurations that are required for OpenVAS. So I'm waiting for it. Let me share the commands in chat box as well so that you can also follow up. For you guys, do you have it installed? GVM? I'm sorry, the OpenVAS.
I have it installed, but it just doesn't run.
Is it the same thing that you were having yesterday? Hey guys, I have a question to ask here. You guys have enrolled for CEH certification, right?
Oh, what certification?
The Certified Ethical Hacker certification, right?
We all have it?
No, I'm asking, have you enrolled for it?
Oh, yeah, that's as far as I know, that's how I'm here.
Okay.
My employer
And
Yeah.
have
enrolled
you
us.
been provided with a training key?
A training key.
Yeah,
The only thing they gave me was the link to this session.
that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Only the link.
Yeah,
No materials.
no problem. Okay, got it. Suppose if that is the error that you're getting, so have you tried gvm-setup? Tried this command before?
gvm hyphen setup
Yeah,
sudo.
this is for supon. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Super.
Maybe you can give it a try as well if you are having the similar issue. Okay, Supon, can you please share your screen? I'll make you the presenter. Please share your screen.
Hi Akash.
Yep.
Are you seeing my screen?
Yes, I am.
It's showing the PostgreSQL database does not exist. Run the
Mhm.
sudo run user u
Have you
post.
run that command?
No. Can I run this command?
Please. Yes, yes, please. Go ahead.
So where I can copy from the user
From sudo till the database. From
is the
sudo,
whole
yeah.
is the whole
Yeah, the
database?
whole thing. Yeah, till database. That's right.
Okay. Am I correct?
Mhm. Yep. Press enter.
Okay.
Okay, now run. Okay, connection to socket failed. Okay. Can you run the previous command one more time?
Which one?
The GVM setup.
Okay.
Hmm. There is a hyphen in between. GVM
GVM.
hyphen setup. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I think it's working now. So,
Okay.
yep.
Okay. So
Can you
it's taking
please?
time.
Yeah, it will take time. Not a problem. Can you please give me the rights back for sharing the screen?
Which one?
Can you give the presenter rights back to me?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm, where is the option for I will give you the presenter?
So when you click on my name, there are like three dots on the top. When you click
Yeah.
on that,
Okay.
it
Yeah.
says make me.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. Oh, got
you got
it.
it. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Hi Akash.
Yep.
It's the same issue again. Same error.
On GVM check setup.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you please share the error with me?
Mm, okay, you can give me a permission, so I'll share my screen.
Yeah, you must. No, no, no. You can just share, copy and paste the error in the
Oh,
chat
oh,
box.
oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Yep.
Just I copy from the error to the last.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sure. Yours is with the Postgres. Okay. Try running this command I'm sharing you in the chat box
Okay.
without the colon in the front.
Okay.
This is the single comma, inverted comma. So,
I got it.
yeah,
It's done.
it's done as the same thing.
So again, I run to the GBM checkup.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, GBM checkup set. Yeah, it's the same thing.
Okay. So this is actually the issue with the Postgres server. It's like a database server that runs in Linux, and there is something wrong with the probably with the version of the Postgres server. So let me see what I can do about it. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Okay. I will be doing a couple of troubleshooting things, so please don't mind it, and I'll share this whole process with you also.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you. Okay, so this time it seems to work absolutely fine. So, question is, what have I done? Okay, so I'm gonna give you all the steps one by one. First, you need to remove the OpenVAS, whatever version you're having. Then you also need to remove Redis if you have Redis in case, like a database as well. We don't need that either. Then you don't need to auto remove any other package which is unnecessarily installed. Do a quick clean for your repositories. Then we will be looking for what kind of packages are installed in the name of PostgreSQL. Postgres, basically. Whatever you will see in this list, whatever names, like there will be names like PostgreSQL 12, or maybe you will even see a couple of other names like 13 and even client. Whatever you will see in all the names that you will see here, you have to basically remove them all. Okay? So it's gonna be a command sudo apt hyphen purge remove all the names, whatever names you see them, just copy and paste it, just like the way I'm doing it. And to remove all of them, it will take a couple of minutes maybe. And after this, just make a quick update to your system. Sudo apt update and sudo apt upgrade -y. After this, just restart your Kali and then install it back again. Once this is done, do the GVM check or the GVM setup. This will definitely work. Because if I check now, you'll see it runs without an error.
Can you bring up that list of commands back?
Sure. There you go. Also, when you will run this command gvm-setup, it will give you a password. You please copy and have that password with you also. You can see in the backend, it says your GVM installation is okay, which means it's absolutely perfectly installed. Sure, I will paste him here. Let's see if I can do that. There you go. Paste it, so you can have a look. Let me know if you get the same result on your end.
I might have to reinstall Kali on this virtual machine. I'm having no luck getting this to run. Getting all kinds of errors.
Oh, I see. This is Chad, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, this is unfortunate, buddy. But
Yeah.
these steps that I've shared, they definitely work. So maybe you can try them for sure,
Yeah. Well, I did.
right?
I ran all of them. I'll try them again though. We'll see. It's just right now it's telling me that it doesn't want to install. Well, we'll see. I'll try it again.
Maybe you can share the error in the chat box if that is possible.
Okay, I'll try.
Thank you. Phone, does it work for you?
No, no, again, same issue again comes up.
Well, I think you guys need to update your Kali repositories, probably. It's mainly because of that, I'm very sure.
Okay.
Again, try.
Is there an
Yeah.
easy command to do that?
Well, it depends like what repository you're having currently. And also, you can go with the default repositories. You know what? I'll share my repository with you. You can maybe try updating it with that.
Mhm.
See if that works out.
I know there's a command to add the repository. It's very easy too. Trying to think what that is.
I'm using the default one actually.
Yeah,
So maybe you
that's
can add this to your repositories. You just have to do this command and then add it in there. Sudo nano slash etc slash apt slash sources dot list. And when you open it, you paste it in there and then you save it.
okay. HTTP Kali. I'm pretty sure that's the same one I've already got on there. Kali.org/Kali. Yeah.
That's the same one?
Yep.
Okay. Would that be possible if later you can try with a fresh installation for Kali?
Yeah, absolutely. For now, I can just
Yeah,
follow
maybe try
along, right?
that.
That'll be fine.
Yeah, that's right. That'll be a better thing to do.
Yes, I'll just like at some point today I'll download the latest
Sure,
one and just
sure,
do a full install. Actually, I'll go
sure.
do that. I'll start the download right now, actually.
Hmm.
Maybe I'll just download the pre-made one because I think I did a full install on mine.
Yeah, you can go with the pre-built installations. Next, we'll be resetting the password for GVM because the password that I got was this one, which is really big. So you have to type a command here, gvmd hyphen hyphen user admin. Of course, you type this with a sudo, and then hyphen hyphen new password equal to whatever password you want. Let's say I want probably a cache. Oh, user equals to admin. My bad. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so the password is changed. Now the default port for this OpenVAS is 9392. So I'll be opening my browser and I'll use the loopback IP address of my system to open this this service. 9392. Oh, 9392. Connection was reset. Probably because I'm using a proxy. Let me just check. No, I'm not. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to start the service. GVM start. GVM service is already running. Well, this is really unexpected. It's supposed to show the local host. You know what? Let me try the local host. This one doesn't work either. I was trying on HTTP. That's a problem. Not an issue. Now that we have it, let's put the username and the password. Username admin, password Akash, and sign in. Login failed. Not a problem. We have the default password. Let's try this if this works. Okay, it did work. Oh, there goes my phone. So this is the initial interface that you will see when you will install OpenVAS on your end. This is a default interface with your dashboard on the right, on the left. Then there are scans, assets that you add in it, resilience, security info, configuration, and administration. So when you click on dashboard, this is the first thing that you will see. For any vulnerability that you would have scanned already, they will show up here. As of now, we haven't added anything, so it's like not showing up anything at all. So in order to scan a particular target, you click on scans, and then you click on tasks. Did they change that? I think. Oh, there it is. They switched the position actually, but it's okay. So they have added it here on the top left-hand corner. There is an icon that says new task. So when you click on that, it will ask you a new task, like ask you details about your task, what name you want to give it. I'm going to give it, let's say, the name testing 001. No comments to be added. Scan the targets. I have to add a new target, so create a new target here. So name a target. Let's say this is simulation, right? And okay, and this is where you have to put the address of your host, which one you want to work with. So I'm gonna put this one, El Toro Mutual, which is a simulation for a banking website. Once you have added this, you have to just keep everything as default and click on save. When you save it, it will save a new target, which is simulation, the one that we are working with. Next, you don't have to really exclude or include anything. Just keep everything the way it is. Click on save. The defaults will work out for you. And here is the new scan that we have to work with. The new task that we have to work with. Testing 001. The status is new. There is no report generated. There is a play button which will definitely start this particular task. So let's click on that. And there we go. This task is requested now. There's one report, so we can wait for this to complete. Let's click on the task and see what are the details associated to it. As of now, it is still going on. It is requested. When it will be completed, it will show here completed, and all the reports will be shown here. Like as of now, there is no such reports mentioned, so we are still waiting for it. It will take time. You can see on the top left hand side, top right hand side, my processes have also increased significantly. It's 0% done. So it has started this session now. Initially, it just interacts and checks if the user is active or not. And now it has started the session and it's 0% as of now. So we are waiting for it. This will take its time. You can keep it in the background. It is not necessary to have it open right away. Yusuf says Kali have stopped working. This is quite unfortunate. Not supposed to happen though. Also, guys, you must be having something called an iLab by EC Council with your CEH. So if you don't have it as of now, it's okay. I'm right now talking to your organizer, your training organizer, and I'll see if I can provide you that. Because if you have that lab, everything will be really simple, and your practice will also be enhanced. I mean, you'll be able to practice it even better. So let's wait for the lab to also. In the meanwhile, we'll just continue with the rest of the modules. So we'll wait for the scan to complete. In the meanwhile, yesterday we left the topics for um, Nmap, right? If you remember. Give me a second. Actually, we need Kali, so we're gonna keep it open. So there are various kind of scans that can take place in Kali Linux or in Linux in general. So we know the basic usage of Nmap. You just give the Nmap and then the IP address. It will just scan that IP address or that target URL. Basically, both of them works here. Let's say if you are working with IP address in specific, and you want to scan not just one IP address but a range of an IP address. So you can do it this way. Let's say the IP address is something like this, 0.12, and you want to scan the whole range. So maybe you can make a scan something like this, 0.1 to 100. So now this will scan all the devices starting from 0.1 to 192.168.0.100. All 100 devices will be scanned in this particular method. This is how you provide a range of IP addresses in Nmap. Additionally, we can also see the verbosity of the output, like how much data we actually want in return from the output. So in most of the commands, you will see a switch called -v. -v is for verbosity. It will define that how much output you're getting for whatever scan you're running. Verbosity is all about communication. It's like verbal communication. So that's verbosity. It's about how the program is basically giving out information to you. So when I put -v, it becomes more enhanced description, and I can see more scan progress and all the results in an efficient manner. If you want to scan a specific port, let's say I want to scan 3306, I just want to check with the availability for this port. So I will put a switch -p, which is to define a particular port, and I can give out the port right here, just like this. If there are more than one port I want to scan, let's say I want to scan 3 specific ports, I can give it this way. 3306, comma 80, comma maybe 22 or 137, whatever. So whatever port I want, I can specify the ports here. Let's say if this machine is supposed to have, I don't know, maybe 400 different ports, and I just want to know about the 3 of them, so I don't want the whole scan to run all the time. So I can define the ports this way, and it will save my time and also give me the appropriate results that I look for. Now, by default, Nmap will scan for TCP packets. Okay, TCP services. I told you about TCP and UDP. Both have different implementations and usage. But if you want to make a scan for UDP packets, then you have to tell Nmap specifically that you want to go for UDP services. So you have to give -s capital U. Capital U is to provide the UDP port scan. I'm sorry, UDP service scan. So now you can just give out your target IP address, and whatever services are running on the UDP um, protocol, they will be scanned on the target. But if you do not provide this switch, it will only scan for the TCP packets. Next, if you want to scan, there is a thing called OS fingerprinting, operating system fingerprinting. That is done with the command nmap IP address and then hyphen capital O. Capital O is for OS fingerprint. Now, let me tell you something about OS fingerprinting here, real quick. Okay. See, whenever you make a ping scan on a particular IP address, it will send certain kind of packets which works on the protocol called ICMP, which is Internet Control Message Protocol. This protocol will confirm that if A is trying to scan B, this protocol will confirm if B is actually acknowledging or denying the request. So whenever ICMP packets are sent, they come back with something we call, these are ICMP request, they come back with something we call ICMP response. Now every ICMP response that we get, there is a thing called TTL, which is time to live for that particular packet. It's like kind of a, you can understand this as an expiration for that particular packet, the TTL. Now this TTL also have some information that can be used for OS fingerprinting.
Hi Akash.
Yep. Hi.
I didn't see your screen.
You can't see?
Yeah.
Yeah, your
So
screen
maybe
is there. Yeah, it was gone.
Oh, it's
it's
coming now.
gone. Is it
No,
coming now?
it's there now. It's there now.
It's there now.
Oh. Oh, thank you so much for notifying it. I appreciate that. I don't know. Or maybe I just switched screens, maybe because of that it just like stopped showing. Anyway, so that's ICMP. And when A makes a request to B, you can see it sends some ICMP requests, and in return it gets ICMP response. Now ICMP response have something we call a TTL, which is time to live for the packet. It's like kind of an expiration. And based on this time to live value, you can actually find the operating system. There is a way of operating system fingerprinting for this. Fingerprinting is nothing but operating system detection, basically, to check like what kind of operating system is being used. So let me show you an article for this. If you go on Google and look for an article. Okay, so take a look at this article. This is very interesting. I'll share the link with this article with you also. You can have a read later on. I have shared the link in the chat bar also. Okay. So operating systems can be detected using ping command. If you see here, Okay. So ping operates by sending ICMP echo request and the target to target host and waiting for a ICMP echo reply. So there is a reply that comes back whenever you send a request, of course. So this reply holds some information which is a TTL value. So if you want to see a practical for this, it's very simple. Just open a terminal and I will ping, let's say, my Cali, because why not? What's the IP address? I'll ping this IP 168.1.3. You can see the TTL value is being shown here, 64. And these are all the ICMP responses that I'm getting basically. So this TTL value holds some really good information which can also help us. Now, if you take a look here, this TTL value differ between operating systems. Here you find the TTL value for the range of servers. So there are various kind of servers that are being used. If you just take a look at here, see, Linux have a kernel that works with all the operations in your Linux system, and there are different kernel versions based on different kind of updates. Now, specific kernel versions have specific kind of TTL values as well. So if you will see here in Windows, the range that starts from here to here, and there's even more actually. So I'll just go even below till Windows 10. You see, all of them have same TTL value, that is 128. Now, absolutely you cannot decide that if it's a Windows 10, a Windows 7, or maybe even an XP, but at least you get the fingerprint of the operating system that you're working with, the Windows machine. And Nmap is efficient enough to detect the appropriate range to tell you the exact, but tell you the, the relevant information, not just some random information like that. So I'll try to show you an example for this. Please wait. Even after giving out 6 GB, it's just like stuck my Kali. So it's okay. It happens. Let me run it here. Okay. So when I ping eltoromutual.com, this is the IP address that I really just got here. You can see when I was pinging it, I am also getting something as an ICMP sequence number right here. This is a sequence number for the packet. And this is a TTL that is 111. Now, if I go by the range, I might have to find all the operating systems, but fortunately with Nmap, I can do it without that list. Nmap 65.61. Hyphen capital O. Let's see what do we get here. 26% done. So let's wait. It's still synchronizing. If you see the syn stealth scan, so it's like kind of synchronizing with the server right now. So we'll wait for it to complete. There we have it. Now it is different than the regular nmap command because here we are getting some information relating to the OS. Just guessing, Microsoft 2008 or 7, it is 92% sure, or it could be a free BSD, 85%. The OS CPE says that it's a Windows Server 2008, so that is the biggest probability. Aggressive OS guess also shows 2008 R2, that's a version, or maybe a Windows 8, 92% of guess. So this gives me a good guess, good information, which shows that what kind of operating system is being run here. And that's what -o will do for you. It will do the OS fingerprinting. This can help me understand that how I am going to proceed with the strategy of scanning. If it's a Linux, then definitely I have to use different tools. And for Windows, it's a whole different game. So that is the difference. For other commands as well, you can take a look. If is my Kali up? Not yet. Okay. This is my IP address. Okay. Fortunately, my Kali's up. Let's see if I can ping the same IP address, 1.3. It's actually the IP for my iPhone, 2.168.1.3. Okay, it is able to ping it. So if I give it a range from 1 to, if I have to do the Nmap scan, I will do it this way. Nmap 192.168.1.3. This is a basic scan. So basically, when I am pressing enter, it is showing me the current status. But if I just do -v, it will become more verbose and it's showing me basically everything that is doing in the background. So it's like only one port is open here. So all 999 are filtered, only one of them is open. Also, if I have to scan a complete range of IP addresses, then I will give it this way, 1-100. This will scan all the IP addresses in the network, all scanning 100 different hosts. And let's see, what do I get? Discovered open port. It's like giving me all the information in the real time. And when the scan ends, at the end, it will show me all the information together. So -v basically makes it more verbose, makes it more communicating with me. So that is a benefit of -v. Do not confuse it with the version check, by the way. Version check is done with -sv, small s, capital V. That is to scan for the specific versions. -v is for verbosity, -s, capital V is for version check. It will take time because like it's scanning a total 100 different systems and there's a lot of systems out in here. So I'm definitely not gonna wait for it to complete because it's like I won't be lying if I say like maybe 40 different devices. So yeah, I live in a joint family. So yeah. So the point is, this is how Nmap actually works. You can scan a range of IP address. You can scan for a specific kind of port, if it is open or if it is closed. So if I have to scan for a specific port for 1.3, I can do it -p, and I will check if maybe FTP is open. No, it says it's filtered. It is not active, or it is not responding. So yeah, that's how Nmap works in a nutshell. There are there could be little hundreds and thousands of variations for Nmap for the various kind of um, usage and for task at hand, whatever you are having. I'll share a couple of more documents with you, which will have a complete description on Nmap also, with almost all the commands that you will ever need in the future. So it's like kind of a cheat sheet I have created. I'll share that with you later. After at the end of the session, I'll see if I can share in the chat box. I'll share a drive link which might assist you. Yeah, I know the screen got disconnected. I'm connecting back again. Don't worry. Okay. All right. In web application based enumeration, we also have to deal with something called a DNS record. Let's also understand what is a DNS record and what other details are included in the DNS. Give me a second. Let me see if I have a document for the same. Okay, so consider DNS as a phone book that basically records all your information inside. And base like in a phone book, they ask for your name, they ask for your address, and maybe your orientation, could be probably also your blood group and stuff like that. Similarly, DNS also have certain kind of records. These records help maintain the data regarding that particular website that we are working with. So the first record that we work with is the A record, which is short for address record, right? Now this record is basically used to link a domain name to an IP address. That's what this record will do. It's it's almost like saying that this domain akash.com is linked to a particular IP address, which is looks something like this. So that's what A record will do. Now A record only works with IPv4 addresses, but there is another record AA record which is used for hex IPv6 address. We are not going to work with that right now. Next record we will be working with is the CNAME record. I'll also show you how you can enumerate all these things, which is canonical name record basically. This record is like an alias, it points one domain name to another one. Let's say if I want to point my site.akash.com to akash.com. So here, my site.akash.com is the CNAME, is the canonical name, is the alias for the original website. So that's a CNAME record. Then there comes the MX record, which is the made exchange record. Now this handles your email delivery, right? It's you can say it this way that if your mail server, if your website have a mail server, that's the MX record for your website. Like suppose if this is my website akash.com and this sends emails. So there is a mail server that is involved here that might look something like this. mm, mail.akash.com. So that's the MX record. Then there is something called a text record, TXT record. This holds majorly the configurations. The TXT record is like a note that is attached to the website's name. It kind of allows the website owner to add additional information related to the website, like a message or security instruction and that kind of stuff. So if a website is having, is if somebody is supposed to like add a text record, it might look something like this. This is an Indian website, know, that kind of stuff. So you can add whatever string you want attached to your website. So that's a text record that can do for you. There is another record called NS record, short for name server. NS record can be considered like a map that basically tells your computer where to find information about a particular domain, and it points to the name servers responsible, which are for keeping a track of the address and other details for the website. The So these are a couple of records that we work with. There are a lot more other records, but as of now, for security purposes, for security testing, these are records we look for. How you can enumerate these records is also very simple. I'll show you how to do it. There are many open source websites for this. Just go on Google and look for DNS check. The second link, the dnschecker.org, this is a very good one. So if you want to check DNS records for any website, just type in the domain name here, like eltoromutual.com, and select the record you want to work with. Let's say I want a CNAME record for this one, or maybe I want the NS record. You click on search. It will give you the NS record details. Additionally, for MX record, the mail server record, it's not giving me that. Probably doesn't exist. If there's any TXT record here, there is a TXT record. It shows SPF. What is SPF? Let me tell you something very interesting here. Take a look. So an SPF record, just a second. This was on the website. There's a website called Kitterman, I guess. Yeah, that's right. This is the one. So SPF is short for Sender Policy Framework. Okay, Sender Policy Framework, and this is responsible for a mail server authentication. It authenticates a particular mail server that is sending emails or receiving emails. Now, if this is not properly configured, there is a lot of things that can happen. Somebody can impersonate your mails as well. So to check the SPF record, there are websites like this, like kitterman.com, SPF validate. You just have to give it the domain name. Let's say I give altoromutual.com and click on get SPF record. It will check if there is SPF record or not. There is one for altoromutual.com, which is good. That means their mail server is authenticated. If it is not authenticated, there are ways that hackers can actually manipulate their web servers and can send mails on behalf of people. There is a possibility for this. So that's the SPF record. SPF record is a type of text record only, which holds some specific information about the SPF server. SPF record identifies the mail servers and domains that are allowed to send emails on behalf of your domain. Receiving servers check your SPF record to verify that incoming message appear to be from your organization or sent from servers allowed by you. So if you have not configured your SPF record, there is a possibility that anybody from any other domain can also send emails on your behalf. So what would happen is that it will show that it's your mail server that is sending that message or that email, but on the background, what's happening is that they are being sent from another resource. So these were some DNS records that we need to work with. Now let's do one thing. Let's take a 15-minute break and we'll connect back. In the meanwhile, just relax yourself a little bit. We'll be starting up a new module also. And I'll also check on the update for your lab access. So we'll connect after a 15-minute short break. All right.
Okay.
Okay. All right.